I'm a very introspective person, and at times, my thoughts and feelings can get pretty heavy. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. Life is pretty challenging, and there are amazing experiences that you can have, but also tragic ones. And there are so many unhealthy and healthy ways to cope with that day to day struggle. You could distract yourself, or eat, or exercise, go to therapy. But for me, in my experience, besides for going to therapy, playing piano has been the most beneficial thing I've ever done in my life. I compare piano to journaling. People say that journaling is amazing. It gets all your crazy thoughts, your pacing thoughts on a piece of paper, and it helps alleviate that pressure that's in your head. And for me, piano does the same. I get to transfer all my pent up emotions and my feelings into the piano, into the song that I'm playing, and it helps me remove myself from those emotions and experience it in a much healthier way. When I play piano, I play other people's songs, but I also love creating my own music. I think being creative in any form is like the truest form of self-expression. So I want to show you my process of writing a song on piano. I have nothing planned. It's all going to be improvised, and we'll see what comes out of it. But through this, I hope it inspires you to start learning how to play piano, to create your own music, and be able to express yourself in the best way possible. So let's get into it. So what I normally do is I start off by playing a couple chord progressions and seeing if that fits my vibe. Right now, I'm feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit antsy, so the chords that I choose need to fit that vibe. So let's start with... That's a little too happy. Let's try something darker. This chord progression always works. Every dark pop song has this chord progression in some form. So let's go with this one. Now that I have my chord progression, let's make a melody. Melodies are pretty easy to make because there's two different systems that you can use. The first system is following the notes of the chord. So the melody would play all these notes. Then when we change to the next chord, the melody would have these notes. Then when we change to the next chord, the melody would have these notes. So let's try that. We can make melodies sound so much more interesting if we add notes that are not in the chord. So that's like the second system where we have the main notes in the chord, but then we add like notes that are in between those notes. We have the E flat, G flat, and B flat. So we could add the A flat and maybe the B natural. It's also important to play around with the rhythms of the notes that you're playing. So it's not like... Try to make it sound a little more interesting by adding like faster notes, slower notes, like... Just doing that, even though it's not something that I'd, play in front of people necessarily, or I wouldn't put out on Spotify and like have people listen to it. It's just me playing around. It doesn't matter how it sounds. It just matters about how you feel. I want you to try to do the same. It doesn't have to be amazing. That wasn't amazing to me, at least. It's about having fun. It's about being creative and just enjoying what you're doing. If you got any value from this video, let me know, because I love doing what I'm doing. I love teaching. I love inspiring people and getting them to play and explore their creativity with piano. With these YouTube videos, I'm trying to show you the real process of playing piano, not sugarcoating anything, not giving you quick tips and quick fixes to your problems with piano. I'm trying to show you the real and raw, unedited version of what it's like to play piano and what you get from it. So again, if you resonated with this video, let me know in the comments, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.